What's up guys, my name is Silent Scope, and I'm going to show you a really quick way to get CVS2 on a Dreamcast emulator that has everything set up for Netplay. And it's basically someone did all the work for you, and you just need to download it. So I'm going to show you where that is. So there actually is a small community on a Discord where they play CVS2 online using mostly PS2 emulator, but you can use Demul. I'll show you that. This is where I go. You can talk to people here, just when people are online, offline. To find this, I'll put the link in the description, but you can also search on Facebook, just search CVS2 Discord. Someone posted this. In any case, so like I said, they actually have some instructions on how to set up PCSX2, which is a PS2 emulator. The only thing with this, you have to find your own BIOS, and so you need to do some research on that. I can help out if you guys need it, but you guys can do that. I might make a video of CVS2, with PS2 later. So like the one I'm going to do is Demul, and shout outs to the guy who posted this, which is King Cannibal. He basically has everything set up for you. All you need to do is download it. So you go to this download page. Oops, no. Stubby fingers. Go to this download page, and you download this through the browser is fine. I already have, I'm just going to show you that, just so you guys didn't have to see me downloading it. Oops, did I? Oh crap. I think I deleted it. Hold on. Yes, I did, because I've tried this multiple times. But anyways, so as you can see, I downloaded it. This is my multiple attempts trying this out, so bear with me here. So you download it. This is the exact same one, so don't worry about it. And so you download it. Don't worry about bugs or anything like that. I mean, or viruses or any stuff like that. Like you see, I downloaded it 5 times. Anyways, so the first thing you need to do is you need to extract everything out of here. So you just need to make a folder. Let me minimize this. And we'll just call it new folder, doesn't matter. And I'm running 7-zip to extract it. You use whatever you need. Into a folder. Okay. Now, I had an issue doing this before. I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, it did. I don't know why it does this. It's an issue I've just gotten recently. I can get it to work. The thing I need to do though is I need to sign out and log back in. I don't know why. It didn't happen. I made a new account just to do this. I don't know why it's doing that. I have plenty of RAM, megabytes of RAM to do this. Don't ask me why. If you're having trouble with it, just sign out. Like if you're on Windows, just sign out, log back in, or I guess restart the computer, and it should work. I don't know if I can sign out and still record. Let's find out. So, if you're paying attention to the time, you notice there's a big delay in between because I had some stuff to do. But also, I had to figure out what the heck was going on because it still gave it to me after logging out. Apparently, I'm using Microsoft Encoder for this to screen capture it, and apparently it doesn't like opening Demul when that's running. So I had to open up Demul and then record. So this is what's supposed to pop up when you double click. So we'll go from there. So this is what's supposed to pop up. Get this little dialog box. Yes, you need to do this. Should be all set up anyways. Just looking at the folder where the plugins, ROMs, and all that stuff. So you don't need to do any of that. Continue. Whee! And you can go in and configure these yourself, but if you kind of just want to hop in, real quickly. So this actually setup has the ROMs in the ROM folder. So you use if you do it yourself and you actually find it's not an ISO, so it's not a PS2. I think it's a CDI file. If you can find the CDI file, basically the disk version of the game, you run it on Dreamcast and you go in and go to here and you select it. But in any case, we're doing the ROM. And you just pick which ROM you want. We're doing CVS2. Now we don't have stuff set up, so it's going to give me some dialogue here. Excuse the sound of my chair, it's old. So this is for your joystick. So arcade's the easiest one. Jab, strong, fierce, short, strong, forward, roundhouse. Light, medium, heavy, punches and kicks. Coin, because this is arcade version. Start, up, If you have analog, you can. If there's a game that uses analog stick, and if you have like 2 analog sticks, you can put them there. But we don't need that for CVS2. I'm going to put in service and test because there's like thing in the settings I want to change when I start the game, which I'll show you. This is sound. Don't need to worry about that. Well, at least I don't mess with it. You guys can if you want, if you need to. I'm going to change the resolution so it looks a little bit bigger. Oh, and do those hacks. Just activate those two. I'll show those again in a second here. It's recommended by the guy who posted this. It works, so I don't argue. Okay. Then I'll re-show those hacks in just a sec here. And I'll just, oh, this is gonna be loud. Hold on one sec. Sorry, this is gonna be really loud. Oh, and let me show you the thing I want to change. So you hit test, that test button that we set up to go into test mode, and the reason why, and you use service to change, test to select. So you only have 2 buttons, service to go through the list and test to actually activate. So, but you go into game test mode, because right now it's set to, oops, my bad, wrong button, service, thank you. Alright, because right now, as you see, it's on 3 on 3, which means everybody is ratio 1 and it's 3 on 3. We don't want that. We want actual CVS2 and a little bit of difficulty just for fun. And you can put all this stuff in, all that kind of stuff, and this is where you do it. So you can do single match where it's 1-on-1, but we're going to do ratio how it's supposed to be. And save and exit. Exit. You should be at exit, I believe. Yeah, okay. And I did click it, just, and it will take a little bit because I just clicked it just a second ago. Back up. And just going to show you running, and then I'll show you how Netplay works.
This is the first dream event of the Great! I knew that groove was in your heart. Fighting 2001 is about to begin. Hardcore fan. Oh man, are you ready for this? This tournament is held under the free. Keep rocking. Next live and let die. Fight!
So that's that. So we're going to put this back up. Let me show you that thing that I mentioned. So just enable these two and keep that active. It works, and I've had to work with it, so I don't mess with it. I don't know what those specifically do. I'm not a big computer buff, so what am I doing? Oh, Netplay. You go to Netplay, click enable, and then you run it again. And you'll get a different dialog. It won't automatically play. So this is what comes up. This is where you change your name. This is for connecting settings of how many packets. Usually you want to be on the same one. Usually you want to be like excellent or above if you can. So right now we're on client. This is if you want to basically host a server, go to a server. You can see ones with low pings. Here's some people in here. This is usually a really good one here. I'm in California, that's why that's my lowest. But basically, you go in here and people are hosting games. Somebody's waiting. You can see 2 people are playing. They're playing Mario Party, King of Fighters, all that kind of stuff. And what I can do is I can create basically my own. Basically, they'll see CVS2 in that list. If someone has the game, It has to be the same version, which is the Japanese version, this one here. And you basically, the person will come in, you hit start, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll get out of here, close this. Now, the best way to do it actually is to do player to player. And so how that works is one player will host. You select the game, even multiple games, you can select that. Select which one you want. And the person hosts, and it selects what port you want to be porting out of. This is where port forwarding, if you don't know what that is, look it up. You have to go to router settings and you have to forward up one port. And that way you basically tells the computer, yes, we're running through this port. And you don't have to worry about it trying to find a connection. Not sure if that's accurate, but essentially you need to forward a port to allow it to connect. So one person will host. Yeah, because it's my first time doing it on this account, sorry. So one person will host, person will connect into it, basically the same thing. Once a person comes in, it'll pretty much automatically start. What the other person will do is you need to give them your IP and the port that you're going to be forwarding. So I have some ports forwarded. That's not the port I have forwarded, but you give them the IP. If you don't know your IP, go into Google and search my IP, and that's your IP. Give them that, colon, and the port. Make sure you use port. You can change your name, and then you hit connect. And then you will connect to whatever, if that person has a host running, it'll automatically connect you. And that's how it works. I don't have somebody to play with right now, otherwise I would show you it working. I don't think there's anybody on this right now. Let me double check. I can see if I can try. If they do, I don't think he has it running on. Go away. I don't think they have anybody running Demul. I did it once with somebody. Most of the people play PS2, and I might show that later. Anyways, that's how it works. And if you close out of Netplay, it'll automatically boot up again. Ooh, excuse me. Don't need to do anything. You don't need to find the BIOS. You don't need to find the ROM, which finding the ROM is the hardest part. I can find BIOS. The ROM and stuff is the hardest thing ever. To find a ROM that works in any case. So shout outs to that. Shout outs to King Cannibal. Anyways, there you go. It's that simple. So I hope to see you guys around on that Discord. I might be on more. I haven't been on for a while. Been having life stuff, but still plenty of people who want to play it. And they can help you out with the PS2. Like I said, I might try that. Show you guys how to run the PS2 emulator, which works okay. The internet, the connection. You try to find somebody who's in the same area as you. That way, you guys can have a decent connection without too much input delay. Because this is Kylera, so this is input delay settings, not GGPO stuff. Because this is Naomi stuff. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll do the best I can to reply if you have any issues. Thanks.